This HAN Network video is brought to you by SCAP Auto Group.
On the campus of Stamford High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Fall Sports Tour. I'm Frank Renito, joined now by the coach and captains of the boys soccer team here for the Stamford Black Knights. They are Philip Peck, Carlos Lopez, and Coach Mario Caminiti. Coach, let me start with you. New season, coming off a pretty successful one here at Stamford High. What are you expecting from this group of new captains now?
Well, every year, obviously, we expect to continue improving and to try to achieve, the goals. And again, these are game goals. We don't try to think ahead, but we want to move forward, again, in the FCIAC, and obviously we want to get more wins, and we want to make sure that we do a good job, in terms of the tournament and also the state tournament. So, and I'm looking to see a new crop of kids coming in. And as I said, I've been around for over 30 years, and I'm glad to see that a lot of kids still have that passion like I do, and I like to continue sharing that.
Now, Phil, let me ask you this. You guys coming into being captains this season, what have you learned from previous captains that you're hoping to bring forward this year?
Well, usually when I look up to them, they're kind of like they lead the team basically. They tell us what to do and we follow it. And I'm trying to lead a team, make them follow me, same as them.
Now, Carlos, we were speaking off the air. You guys don't start practice till the 24th, but what have the Black Knights been doing up to then to make sure you're ready for this season and preseason?
Well, it's just been a lot of training, both with the team and individually. Just getting ready for the season, that's all.
Now, is there a game on the calendar this year you guys are most excited for, Phil?
Yeah, most likely West Hill and Trumbull. Well, West Hill, of course, because they're rivals, and Trumbull since they knocked us out in the FCIAC tournament, and on senior night they kind of upset us. Well, not upset us, but they beat us pretty bad.
Well, I tell you what, it's always fun when the Vikings and the Black Knights get together, and Trumbull is a great bar to set yourselves for. Carlos, if you guys are going to set goals for the season, what do you want to accomplish as a group this year?
Well, obviously we want to win and perhaps to bring back a few titles, starting off with that city championship.
That'd be a lot of fun. Coach, for you now, you guys will start up practice at the end of this week. What will that first week look like for the Black Knights on the field?
Well, obviously we have a lot of players coming out and trying out for the program, and that's my first, obviously concern. And then we'll focus on, choosing, a lot of good potential, for the future. And for this year, we have, I believe, again, another core of players like Phil and Carlos, coming back. Hopefully they'll come back a lot stronger, a lot more confident in the abilities, as Phil mentioned. Trumbull, obviously, we lost really a tough game at home last year, regular season, and then we went back for the state tournament, and again facing Trumbull. And unfortunately, that's what happens to FCIAC teams. We knocked each other out, and so we want to make sure that we improve, again in those areas in terms of finishing games and be a stronger team, to get as together.
Well, certainly a lot to build off of last year and a lot of reasons to be confident heading into the season. Boys, Coach, thank you so much for taking time with us today. We want to wish you the best of luck this season. Can't wait to see you and the Black Knights out on the pitch.
Thank you.
Alongside the coach and captains for the Stamford Black Knights, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Fall Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.